Hi, I'm John Parks. I'm going to take you through the blogging platforms of 2013, the most popular ones that I've found. And I'll warn you ahead of time, I'm a giant nerd, and I'm actually going to try to help you get through this entire process. So let's start off with the mission statement. We're going to go ahead and rate the top 5 blogging platforms and usability methods appropriate to business. And we're going to be looking at doing a minimalistic look to feel and complement, and most importantly, not compete with an established business website. The metrics are ease of registration, HTML support, element style control, which means how can I independently style things on the page. What is the WYSIWYG, or what you see is what you get editor look like, and how does that function? Page and content management system support, quality of the templates that are available, custom templating support, image support, category and tag support, and the organization of the blog, ability to host your blog at a custom domain, the overall customization of it, the usability, exporting data, and how can we extend it with plugins and custom code. So let's look at some of the stuff we're going to be using in order to do this. First thing is, here's our HTML stress test, or just a simple style guide that takes you through a whole bunch of different things that you're able to do in normal HTML. These are headings, these are paragraph tags, and we're using a designer's test text called Lorem Ipsum. You'll see that a few times in this entire series. That goes right there. Block quotes into lists, and a whole bunch of different text elements, from links to italic text right into tables. And that's about it. So if the blogging platform supports it, we're going to drop this directly into it and see how it handles out of the box and just stock a whole bunch of different HTML styles, and if it supports all of them and how that goes. A couple of the next things that we're going to be looking at are image support. So here's our test image right here. Beautiful photo by Paul Kramer. And we're going to look at logos and how we're going to get a logo on the website and how that looks. So I've prepared a few logos here that are padded or have the image right up to the edge, and they're 150 and 200 pixels respective. So we've got everything ready to go. And the first step that we're going to start doing in these is starting to sign up for things. And the first account that we're going to go with is Blogger. And basically what Blogger is a free service from Google. And to sign up for Blogger, we're going to actually have to sign up for a Google email address or a Google account. So for this, I'm just going to go ahead and get everything going in. So oh. Doesn't like testing passwords. Okay. So all right, there we go. So let's go ahead and keep going through the setup here and continue right into Gmail. And I'm now online with Google. So the first thing that we're going to do is come into here, and here's our Blogger platform. And we're going to go ahead and confirm our profile, looks like. And here we go. I'll warn everybody on this one, I really don't know what I'm doing. So as I'm doing this, I'm new to the whole process on some of these, especially bloggers. So All right. Well. All right, there we go. Actually, let's go ahead and just do JMParks test. There we go. And here's some templates right off the bat that it's going to give us options for. So I can tell right away that I am going to want the dynamic views one, at least from this selection. Cool. Here we go. So our blog has been created. Let's go ahead and start posting. Excellent. Right off the bat, I can see it has HTML support. Here's all the different styling guides and all the different WYSIWYG editors we have. So it looks like we can, here's our post settings on the right here. Check spelling, quoting, and alignment options. Image, insert in videos, color support, and looks like it has different heading supports and the like. That's font support, undo and redo. Okay, well, that all looks good. So let's go ahead and testing a new post. And for the first one, let's just go ahead and do HTML here. And like I said, we're just going to go ahead and copy paste this directly in and go back to compose and see what we got. Wow, that actually looks pretty good. So let's publish it. So that's kind of annoying. Don't want to share on Google+. So here we go. There's our new post. Let's just go ahead and do one that I'm going to copy and paste some Lorem Ipsum text, just normal, and actually use the editor here to do some simple stuff that you would normally do. Has a lot of red squiggly lines. Okay. Let's do some italics here. And we'll see about adding in an image. We'll just click right about there. And we're going to upload a file from our computer. Add selected. And it looks like it just floated it above that paragraph there. And that's really cool, actually. So we can set our sizing right here and set our alignment left, right. Put a title to it, which is great for accessibility. Excellent. Let's go ahead and publish that one. All right. Now, let's go ahead and try to organize these a little bit. Now, I didn't see any label support right out there, but, oh, there we go. You even set your location from in there. That's kind of neat. Change the permalink directly to what you're doing. Cool. That's all of your community settings as well. So let's just go ahead and hit done and update the post. And let's see. Let's go back and visit the blog. View blog, there we go. So this is actually looking kind of nice. Yeah, that didn't break at all. So the posts went in great, and I like how it floated the image and everything is good there. So nice. That also gives you a lot of different options as far as how to display it. Okay, cool. Let's go back and see what else we can do on that. Let's see if we can't get our logo in there somewhere. Cool. So you can actually live edit the HTML of your template. So this would always be an option as far as getting your logo in there, but it would be something that would need a professional in order to do it, or somebody that would know what they're doing with HTML. There's our title, publishing permissions, post and commenting. Let's see what we got here. Other. Nope. There's one thing I do care about is the export blog. So that's a big thing is data retention. And if you use your blogging platform, you want to get the data out of it. So layout. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for, I think. So we can actually edit the fave icon, which is kind of neat. That's a little icon that shows up here. Test blog header. Nice. So let's go ahead and try to grab our padded 150 logo, and it's uploading. There we go. Behind the title and description. Cool. Let's try that and save that guy down. And I think, yeah, it's kind of drag and drop there, which is interesting. There we go. Save arrangement. Let's try to view that. I'm not necessarily seeing where the logo shows up. Maybe I didn't set that. Instead of the title and description, see what that does. Maybe this is specific to different themes. There we go. That's kind of a nice one. Apply to blog. And then the template is applied. So let's go back and take a look at some of those. Oh, background images and layout. There we go. There's our header again. So let's go ahead and say, have the description and everything behind that, and save that down. Let's see what that does. Reload that. It's a little bit interesting. And that's actually what we use the text editor for. So it looks like the text editor applied a background style to some of the content that we were using. That's not that great. Wow. Other thing is, let's take a quick look at how that rendered in code. So it's adding a lot of extra styling into the blog post, whereas this is pretty clean. This isn't. So that's not too bad, but definitely kind of a quirky little thing. So let's go back to our list and see if there's anything we're missing. Oh, yep, actually content management system side of it. So here's the new page section. Let's go ahead and say new blank page. And it's the same editor that they have for their blog posts, so we should just be able to go ahead and do that. And come back and take a look at the new blog. I'm not seeing my pages anywhere. So I bet we have to come back in here and modify our template or our layout to have some sort of navigation. There we go. There's a nav bar. I think. This is in the upper right. I'm not seeing anything in the upper right for that. That's rather complicated. Oh, that's the Google nav bar. I'm not exactly sure how to get the navigation on there. Well, that's going to be a ding. It's neat that they have a mobile version right here. All right, let's go back and see how we're doing up against our metrics. So, ease of registration, went through that. HTML, element, style, and control, looked at that. The editor pages, quality of templates, already graded that. Custom templating, image support, category and tag support, ability to host a custom domain, overall customization, usability, exporting data and plugins, and extensibility. Okay, let's go to our scorecard here. So registration, it was really easy. We also got an email address out of it, so I'm going to give that an A. HTML and posts, yes or no? That is a big old yes. Element styling control, A to F. I'm going to go ahead and say that was an A. WYSIWYG editor, that was also an A. Page and content management support, I'm going to go ahead and give that a C because of the not clarity as far as the layout and the where the navigation is going. Image support, I'm going to go ahead and give that an A just because of how easy that was. Category and tag support has an A. Actually, we're going to knock that down to a B because there's no options between the two of those. Plugin support, yes or no? Actually, we didn't look into that. So, my blogs. I am not seeing anything that lends itself to plugin support, so I'm going to go ahead and say no on that. Overall customization, I'm going to go ahead and give that a B. Usability, I'm going to go ahead and give it a C due to the whole layout issues and not being able to figure that out too easily. Exportable data, very clear, right there in an A. So overall grade, I'm going to go ahead and give Blogger on Google a B. All right, next one is going to be Postgres. I'm going to go ahead and cut this video and then we'll start right back in with another one.